Hey guys, what's up, Tax here? Welcome back to the next episode of F1 2000 Career Mode. Today we have got the Italian Grand Prix from Monza. Like, we have back-to-back awesome tracks here, from Spa last time out to Monza this time. Oh, just two awesome tracks, and it's great to have them back-to-back. But we do need to start getting in the points once again. I'm not going to lie, the last couple of races haven't been particularly good, and we haven't really picked up many points as of recent. So we need to get back in the habit, because even though, yes, we're in our arrows, which probably shouldn't be scoring points, but in our little championship, we're doing quite well. We need to keep the likes of Williams behind us. We need to keep the likes of Jordan behind us. And for that to happen, we definitely need to start picking up points. But the first sector there, we actually go purple. Then I slightly misjudged this one here. Get a bit sideways, but still, we went purple in the first sector of Monza. Can you believe it? Okay, let's calm down. Probably getting a bit too excited. It's only qualifying and it's only the first sector, and we can already see through the second sector, Michael Schumacher, as we would expect, is starting to pull out a bit of a gap here. So down the back straight away, going under the old track any second now, and on the brakes, this is a very, very tough braking zone here because you're never 100% sure where you can get it done, and especially in these cars as they do react obviously quite differently to the modern day Formula 1 cars, I'm never 100% sure where to brake into that corner there. So down to the Parabolica here, this is one of the most infamous corners of all time. So we go through here, we've got to carry a lot of speed through here as well. How much time are we going to lose to the Ferrari? We made a bit of a mistake there, a bit of a wide line through there, and as we run up to the start finish line, sprinting through the gears, what's it going to be as we go to cross the line? I think that's going to be 7th place, no, it's 8th place there, just behind Jarno Trulli, which isn't too disappointing. And as we head to the grid now, we can be quite excited because there could be a decent chance of points here today, starting only 2 places out of our current possible points position. Right, so Michael Schumacher starting on pole position there. There we are down in 8th, and where's Pedro down in 12th here? It's nice that the glitch wherever he was starting on pole position every race is kind of gone. It was, okay, it was funny for a couple of races, then it just got a bit ridiculous. But anyway, let's look ahead to the lights at the top of our screen here, guys, for the Italian Grand Prix. The lights are out and away we go. We've got 2 Italian drivers just in front of us here in Trulli and Fisichella. We haven't had a great start. Ralf Schumacher coming to our left-hand side here. He's had an epic start. Look at him go, flying down to turn 1, and this is a good opportunity to get some overtakes done. So down the inside there of the Benetton and the Jordan as well, we're going to go side by side here with the BMW of Schumacher, but we're going to get past in there, and we're now into a points position. We're into the points just behind the 2 McLarens who are battling over 4th place here. They're side by side. Is there going to be any contact? It's really close here. We're going around the outside of Coulthard. Oh, there's contact. He's hit the side of us there, and I don't know what he was doing. No space whatsoever, and Frentzen is like poodling along the inside of the corner. We're past him, and we've got a great run on Hakkinen. Surely not. We're into the podium positions. That is quite incredible. How has that happened? I don't know. And look at that. Ralf Schumacher has actually followed us through. He's up into 4th place. So myself and Ralf Schumacher gaining about 6 places there on the first lap of this race, in the first half of the first lap of this race. That is insane. That is pretty mental, and I'm happy to do it. But well, now a 2.6 second gap to Barrichello in front here. Of course, he's in a Ferrari. We're in an Arrows, and we'll be struggling to catch that gap. And you can see here, not much went on, and by lap number 6 we've lost that gap to about what's nearly 5 seconds now, and Hakkinen is actually the car behind us now, been overtaken, Ralf Schumacher I should say. So up to the Parabolica, not much happened in this first stint. We sort of basically just lost about half a second a lap basically to the 2 Ferraris. Michael Schumacher actually probably a bit more because he was absolutely flying. So into the pit lane we go, just slam onto those brakes here, get it down to the guaranteed speed limit, which is 62. Is it miles an hour? I think it's miles an hour. Anyway, down to the end of the pit lane once again, where the Irish team are waiting for us. So there we go. Going to switch over to those prime compound tyres. The orange side was the hardest compound here. So there we go. Out of the pit lane. And where are we going to come out? 7th place, or are we going to get 8th place? Looks like De La Rosa's flying past us there down to turn 1, and De La Rosa's past us, and we're down into 8th place here. But 8th place, made a pit stop. That's actually pretty decent. I'm looking forward to seeing how this race is going to go now. Can we get back up into our podium place, or are we going to get jumped in the pit stops? It's a tough call. I mean, I do realise our Arrows team are probably going to be a bit slower than the biggest teams, but then also we might be a bit of an undercut on some of the other drivers, so we'll just see how this one plays out. But fingers crossed so far, it's going quite well for us. So if we skip ahead to the end of lap lap number 7 here. You can see, guys, I'm really pushing it with the fuel as well, so I'm having to switch into the standard mix once again. So as we go across the line, 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place, there we go. We're back into our podium position, which is pretty awesome. And as we head down to turn 1, we can see the Ferraris. They are still quite far ahead of us here. And oh, we make a slight mistake down to turn 1 here, completely outbraking ourselves. So you can see we're sliding all over the place as we get back onto the track there. So completely misjudging myself there down to turn 1. That does happen quite a bit. Maybe I was a bit too eager. I was like, I can see those Ferraris. I'm going to try and gain a 1/10 of a second on them here in the brakes. But in fact, we actually just lost a lot of time there down to turn 1 there. So not too good whatsoever. I think we made the impossible task even more impossible there with that massive mistake. Now 5.4 seconds behind Barrichello. So let's go ahead to lap number 12 here. You can see we are coming under pressure here from Mika Hakkinen and somebody else here. He's flying. He's absolutely flying. We're having to go a bit defensive here. Is he going to fly around the outside? It's side-by-side stuff. We should keep it. No! Oh my goodness. And the brakes on the outside is absolutely done us there. And Hakkinen is back into, well, he's back onto the podium. He's going to need that if he wants any chance of this championship. So we're demoted now to 4th place. We've got Heinz-Harald Frentzen not too far behind as well. We're -1 on the fuel, and we're going in fast fuel mix. I'm going crazy here. I want to get that podium position back. And of course, because we're battling Hakkinen in the championship, we start this race equal on points. So I'm like so determined. I've got to make sure I try and overtake him here. So as we head down to turn 1, we're slowly gaining. We're gaining. And down into turn 1, are we going to go for an overtake? And in turn 1, it's incredibly late. We're going for a move. Oh, we've switched it into reverse. We're sliding all over the place, hopping over the curbs on the inside. Let's look at this in replay, guys. I'm shifting down the gear so quickly. Of course, I've missed my braking point, but I actually put it into reverse gear because I'm slamming down the gears so quickly. I correct the slide just about, hop over the curbs, let Hakkinen back through because let's be honest, that's a bit cheating if we just take that position here. But we're still within a chance here of getting Hakkinen. We're not that far behind. There's the second long straight where there's a possibility that we could get past him with our straight line speed. And let's not forget, the Arrows literally has like no downforce, so this could be a good opportunity to get past Hakkinen where he got past us a lap ago. And of course the AI still get this DRS thing, and so do we, so we're going to use it because the AI used it to overtake me. So I'll open that DRS. Yes, it's not very realistic, and I'm really sorry that it's actually part of the game, but it's the way it is, and the AI does it, so I will do too. So I'm still in the slow fuel mixture here, 4/10 of a second behind. There's a chance. No! Oh, we've gone slightly wide. We completely messed up our line, and now we're going to be under threat from Heinz-Harald Frentzen here. Switching into the standard mix as we go down to the Parabolica. Please don't let me lose 4th position as well. This will be an absolutely heartbreaking last couple of laps here. Round the final corner, Parabolica. We've completely messed up. There's grass all over the tyres. And as we run to the start-finish line, it's incredibly close. But who's going to grab 4th? It's just about us as we cross the line. Wow, what an intense last couple of laps there, guys. Gutted to lose the podium. But yeah, decent amount of points nonetheless. We still got 3 points here today, which back in the old point system isn't too bad. So Michael Schumacher wins again. He is absolutely dominating this championship right now. From Rubens Barrichello in 2nd place, Mika Hakkinen, damn him, into 3rd place. Then we got us, then Heinz-Harald Frentzen, Jensen Button score another point for BMW Williams. We got Jarno Trulli, Fisichella, Wirtz, and Ralf Schumacher dropped all the way down to 10th. I'm not sure how that happened. But anyway, this is how the driver standings looks, guys. With only a couple of races to go. I think it's 3 races to go now. Michael Schumacher's pretty much won it. We're not going to kid ourselves here. He's on 74 points, whilst Rubens Barrichello's on 54. Pretty much wrapped up for him. Coulthard and Hakkinen are starting to drop back quite substantially now for Michael Schumacher. I think, well, Coulthard can equal the championship here, but basically Michael Schumacher versus Barrichello is the only hope we have really of a championship battle. So we'll see how that one plays out. We're down into 5th place now. We finished behind Hakkinen, so we lose that position, which is a bit gutting. Frentzen, De La Rosa, Schumacher, Trulli and Fisichella make up the rest of the top 10. Obviously Jensen Button scoring a point here today as well. So pretty good for the Arrows team, another couple of points. We'll see how that affects the Constructors' Championship there. So Ferrari, well, I mean, they're just absolutely dominating on 128 points. Well, that's over 50 points ahead of 2nd placed McLaren, who are on 83. Arrows 56, which is pretty good for us. And then we got Jordan on 39. BMW Williams on 26 points, 1 point scored here today. Benetton on 15. Bayer Honda on 7. Jaguar on 2. And so are Sauber. Then we got Prost and Minardi on 0. Come on, guys. You need to score some points before the end of the season. It would be awesome to see every single team score some points, but it's quite unlikely. Those two teams are terrible. They basically fill up the last two of the roads of the grids every single time, unless I'm there. So that is it for the race, guys. But I would also like to mention in the comment section of this video, I know we're getting towards the end of the season, and I would really appreciate if you guys can let me know which sort of season we should take up next. I don't want to do 2001. I mean, it has been suggested, but I'd rather not do that. Other ideas, you can leave them down in the comment section down below. Maybe you could find a link to a mod from Race Department that would sort of solve it and make it a lot quicker for me to find it, so that would be appreciated as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'd really appreciate those comments down below. I'd really appreciate a like on the video as well. If we can hit 100 likes, that'd be massively appreciated. And have an epic week, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.